Hello everyone. We are doing a video on a Nina Simone song. So the other day, Chloe had brought up this Nina Simone song, and I think it was like a commercial or part of a movie or something we were watching. But basically, it's about how a man sees, was it like a man? Well, one partner sees their partner um, all the time, and they see their whole entire life. And let's say they have for lack of a better term, a mistress.
The song is called "The Other Woman" by Nina Simone, so that's what
Yes.
yeah. Go ahead.
And the mistress, I mean, the person always sees the mistress or the lover or whatever, always at their best. You know, they've already got their makeup on if they wear makeup. They already got to pick out their outfit and prep all that and smell the best they can and get all, like, just, they know they have this limited time to present themselves in the best.
They got to meditate. They ain't changed no diapers. They ain't washed no dishes. Their maid ain't there. Like, it's not very good.
But the person you live with, your partner, your husband, wife, spouses, however that works, you see them all the time. You see them at their worst. You know, you see them when they're sick and snot running out of their nose and running to the bathroom with diarrhea, or you know, you see them when they are have an emotional day. Just, you know, you see them in all the worst aspects. And you also see these habitual habits that drive you nuts. Like someone who always leaves out the milk.
Yeah.
Or, you know, someone who
leaves the cabinet door open.
Leaves, yeah. Or whatever, the little things that just,
Yeah.
this doesn't happen with a mistress or someone that, you know, you
don't have to cohabit with.
Right, cohabit with. But also the beauty of it, when you think about it, is that here's someone who loves you so much and believes that you love them, or they love you so much. You feel so safe to open up all your, be so vulnerable. Yeah, open up all your vulnerabilities to allow this person to see the absolute worst of you, and feel so confident, like, that no matter what that person. I mean, there's a lot to that in opening up yourself. So we always look at it in this negative way. That's a lot of assumption. A lot of people, we often do. You know, and we do it in our own. Yeah, and we try to recognize it.
So the reason this came up for us is, like, you know, I'm a huge Nina Simone fan, and most of you don't know me know that. And, you know, this song came up, and I was like, Frankie, I was like, this is why I always wanted to be solo poly and, like, not cohabit with anyone. Not that I didn't want to have, like, deep, meaningful relationships, because that's, like, my jam. But when I thought about living with someone, well, there were a couple things. You know, I have a mother, you know, so it wasn't just me living with someone. It's me living with someone with my children. And, like, we have a really close bond, a really unique relationship. We don't do things the way everyone necessarily does things, in order who does, right? But it was the idea of, like, merging our stuff with anybody else's. Nothing against anybody else. It's just like, all right, this is what we've got going on. And then another layer for me in a relationship context is that I need a lot of solo time alone, because I'm, you know, highly sensitive. I'm an empath. I'm, like, clairsensitive. I pick up a lot of energies. And I have to also be able to protect my own and balance that and, like, clear. I need time to do that. And I need time to create. And just be with, love on myself, right? So I was always worried about, like, that aspect of cohabiting with someone, and, like, me loving Nina Simone when I heard that song the other one, I'm like, yep, see, you live with a man, he's gonna see you, have to wax your, you know, mustache and, like, do all that, like, shit, like, nope, I don't want it. He's gonna be like, yeah, see your messiness, and, like, but the girl or the guy he never lives with, he can be like, oh my god, yeah, their stuff always smells like roses. I bet it does, because they don't have to deal with you all day. But no, yeah, that's not the deal. My point was, I realized my thing was actually, what is it based on, y'all? What did I sound like? Fear, right? It was fear. And I didn't want to be fearful. It wasn't that I didn't want to live with someone who I loved and who's a partner and who I could share all these beautiful things of life with, like we do. It was that I didn't want someone looking at me like, oh my gosh, she does that. Like, So the key is how to figure out. It's not like not having flaws or like not showing yourself or being vulnerable to people. It's finding someone who it's safe to be vulnerable with, who it's okay. Like, like, yeah, hey, we all do have our flaws, right? Like, you know, he does most of the laundry. Like, I do like some other stuff. And like, I said it was because, that's humility, y'all. But like, we all have our stuff we do. And if I looked at whatever he doesn't do, and if he looked at like, man, she ain't folded a piece of laundry since we've been together. Like, if he looked at it like that, like, we broke up, y'all. Like, and you can't, like, I mean, you can if you want to be, in like 1,700 relationships, But if you want to have like healthy, conscious partnerships, I realized that part of it was not fearing that someone can't look past your stuff, is learning to look past your partner's stuff. And I don't want to say look past it, like, is there some fault? Like, what I actually do is, I don't think of it as looking past. I think of it, I am grateful. So I don't think of his flaws or like what he doesn't do, because I'm so occupied with everything that he does do. I'm so busy thinking about all he does for me, for us, for our family, for our goals, for our mission, like for the culture, like everything. I'm so busy thinking about all that other stuff. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm joking trying to tell y'all something that, like, what annoys about me, and I really don't have it because I just don't see it. You know what I mean? I see all those other things, and the other stuff, just like like I said, like we very well complement each other, and that's the beauty of that. Like, when you're not looking at what someone else doesn't do, often you'll realize they do what you don't do, or you do what they don't, or you both do it. You both do it at the same time. Or when the other one can't do it, the other one jumps in. That's my favorite, like that yin yang, right? And that is, but like I said to a friend, and they got mad at me, and they actually don't talk to me much anymore this summer. But I said, and no one has to believe as I believe, But I said to her that, when we focus on what isn't, I was trying to be all friendly and cool with it, y'all. I was like, girl, that's low key ingratitude, like, and, I was trying to be lighthearted, but I mean, I really do feel that. That's low key ingratitude. If I'm like, Frankie doesn't, then my energy is not, my mindset is not on all that he does. If I'm like that about myself, if I'm like, well, you didn't, and there's some stuff I didn't, if I'm focused on what I don't do, or instead of saying like, well, hey, I missed this outcome, I missed this goal of mine, how can I try to make it the next time? That's my outlook. That's my outlook for myself, and that's my outlook for my friends. That's my outlook for my partners, and I want to look at them like I want to see I want to smell the perfume on his clothes. I want to see oh my gosh, y'all. I was tonight. I was like cleaning the toilet. Like, this is like so unglamorous. And I was like cleaning the toilet. It's nobody's favorite thing, right? And I was just thinking. I was like, man. I was like, yeah. I was like, I gotta do something. I was like, I gotta like figure out this like toilet. I was like, we got hard water. We gotta figure out some like like natural thing we do for this hard water where we live in our toilet. It's like, I'm cleaning it too much, blah blah blah. In my mind, but I wasn't thinking it as a complaint. I was just doing it, and then like I was like, wait, and I would go to my sink to like wash my hands, and like we had those like twin mirror things or whatever, and I look up, and Frankie had like drawn this beautiful like artwork on the mirror for me, and guess who just forgot they cleaned the fucking toilet? Me. I was like, oh, I was like Princess Bride, because guess what? I focus on the gratitude. It's nobody's favorite job, but when you do things like that for your partner, when you look at what your partner does instead of what they don't, I mean, man, that your whole shit shifts in a beautiful way. And so, yeah, that's what this talk was about, or whatever we'll call it. You'll see it in the title. Love and light, guys. Thanks for joining us this time.